A bone-chilling cold gripped me, a sickness I couldn't shake off. It felt as though an invisible weight was pressing me into the floor. Yet my husband seemed indifferent, his apathy a slap in the face. Our marriage had been a roller coaster since our baby's arrival. There was a promise of better days, and he made efforts around the house, but something always gnawed at me. A subtle coldness in his demeanor, a lack of extra care. If I caused any inconvenience, his temper flared. 2 days ago, the illness hit me hard. My body trembled, my skin felt unnatural, yet I soldiered on, juggling work and motherhood. I made it through the day, but by the time my husband came home, I was a ghost haunting my own life. I feel like I'm lagging behind my own body, I confessed, hoping for compassion. After dinner, I put our baby to sleep and stumbled into his office. The next thing I knew, I awoke alone, sprawled on the office floor. The house was silent, lights off, kitchen untouched, and my husband was comfortably in bed. Tears stung my eyes as I cleaned up and then crawled into bed. His only response? An angry demand to switch off the kitchen lights. I didn't have the strength to argue and drifted off to sleep. The next morning, the sickness had passed, but my husband's indifference remained. I tried to discuss the previous night, but he dismissed me, mumbling about my confusion. His apathy hit me like a ton of bricks. This was the man who chastised me for neglecting household chores just 2 weeks after I gave birth, who never stirred at night to help with our baby. His lack of care felt like a betrayal. How had I not seen this all along? How had I cared for him through his sicknesses, his surgeries, only to be left alone in my moment of need? His text later, complaining about his tiredness, was a bitter pill. I couldn't believe this was the man I had married. Days later, I found myself in the hospital, my mysterious illness diagnosed as high blood pressure, a result of stress. My husband's reaction to the news was a fiery outburst, blaming me for my health problems. His fury escalated that night, culminating in him locking me out of the bedroom. For once, I decided to give myself a break. I spent the day with our baby, visiting parks and libraries. My mother-in-law's dismissive reaction to my health scare was the final straw. I couldn't live like this anymore. When I returned home with pizza for dinner, my husband's fury was palpable. We argued, and the argument spiraled out of control. He threw dishes, and then he strangled me. I called the police, and the ensuing chaos was a blur. My husband attempted to blame me for everything, even the bruises on my neck. Now, I'm staying with my grandmother, a restraining order in place against my husband. My daughter asks about her dad, and I don't know what to tell her. I'm scared, but I'm also free. I'm grateful for the kindness of strangers who pushed me to stand up for myself. The future is uncertain, but at least now I can face it on my own terms.